#Fridaysews. Welcome to the show, my life and what I've sown. Next week, what's on the go? Let's hang and see what Mabel and Willow might do. Don't forget Mr. Christopher too. Subscribe, like and share, just to let me know you care.
Hi, I'm Stacey J and this is my studio, and this is my first #Fridaysews for the year. I might have missed one. Yeah, only one because today's the 10th. You're welcome. I had to give you a break for me after 24, and then I added one near New Year's. Yeah, 24 rolling days. Lucky you. Anyway, so today is #Fridaysews, and if you do not know what that is, it is where like-minded people get together on YouTube and we #Fridaysews it. So if you want to see anyone that sews or connect with anyone that sews, you just pop in #Fridaysews into the search bar on YouTube after you've watched me, and you'll see hundreds of people from all around the world have come together, and that is because Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room got us together to do just this. So I'd like to welcome back anyone who has been here before, and welcome to anyone that is new. My numbers are growing, so if you have been new to me for the last 4 months, I want to say a humongous thank you very, very, very much. Truly appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If you are new, I'm from down under, and I'm a little bit, to the other side of that big island. I'm in New Zealand. We are currently in summer. That'd be why I'm wearing my Embrace Me cardigan from Pattern Emporium, because it is not proving to be summer at the minute. My son got up this morning. He's 18. He's just with me this week, and he said, "Why is it cold?" And I philosophically explained to him, no, meteorologically explained to him, I'll go with that because there was no clouds out, the heat didn't stay on the land, and so the heat came out. And he goes, "But the sun's out." I said, "Yes, hun." And he was actually up before 10 o'clock today, so I said, "That's because it hasn't warmed up yet." He's so used to getting up after 12 o'clock. That's 18-year-olds for you, isn't it? Yes. So he's out and about at the moment. I am the only one in the house with the girls. I have 2 dogs, Mabel and Willow. They will often be the bane of my life while I'm trying to vlog. But at the minute, I'm not going to say a word because I'm not going to jinx it. Okay, so in Fridaysews, we talk about what we've made for the week, what we plan on making next week, and a little bit about life. So I like to start with life because that usually takes the most time, and I have a habit of looking at I just usually have the biggest vlogs in the world, and yep, sorry about that. So this week came to the closure of the opening, I understood it, of my new zone in my studio, and I've still got a ton loads of work to do there. I haven't done any work at the minute in that room. And speaking of my son, I think he's just about to reverse down the driveway. So I haven't done any work in there at the minute. I have folded some stuff to make room, and I still have a lot of work to go there, but I've got wedding dresses to make and mother of the groom clothing to do as well. So I literally do not have the time to jump in the room and enjoy touching all the fabric and folding it and logging it into my threadloops.com, which if you Google that on, I'll put the information down below, but if you Google that on your web browser, it will come up with an app and you can sort of open it. It's sort of like still in its learning stages, but I love it. There's a lot of information, unlike some that I've never been on an actual fabric one before. I was with one called do any of you guys have 2 teen? Well, one's almost 21 boys. A younger one is angry at his bigger one. Okay, so what was I talking about? I was talking about tap forms. many years ago, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I came across Tapforms, which is a filing system, and I bought the one that you can stick lots of stuff on, and it actually transfers from my iPad and that, so if I go out I can pull up a pattern. However, I found this thread loop which has a free one and a paid one on there. I've got the free one at the minute. There are lots of things I can't do because of it, but there's enough I can do because it's, you know, what I currently want. Anyway, so I wasn't going to measure, fold and photograph and do all the stuff I need to do on this thing with at the time, because I'd still be in there doing it. So my idea with the fabric is I'm going to put it all into order. So chiffon, linen, cottons, coating, denims, dress fabrics. Did I say rayons? Anyway, so all of those into groups, have them sorted, and then I'm going to go through one group at a time and then put it and file it away. I'm going to give my shelves numbers so I know which shelf it is on. At the minute, Mum and I, about 2 years ago, we got together and we measured up, and we got through 3 shelves. Then I did a couple of shelves on my own, just pulling it out and measuring it up. So I do have a paper form of it, a real crass one, but hey, girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So I found this thread loop, and I do not know how, I cannot remember, but I do mention it on here a few times, so if you want to look at it. Yep, there is another one that is done by I don't know what it's called, but I do know it's one of the vloggers, and it's a really pretty name, I can't remember. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, I think Ruan has it. It's quite big, especially in the UK, are people using it. Yeah, if you know it, can you just give me the name of it? I will try in the meantime to Google it, look it up or whatever. And she also does a... She also does a collab-y kind of, not collab, like a little fun thing to do every year, and often in gifting with a lot of these things that we do, she give a free year's worth away. So since I've started on this thread loop, I think I'll maintain it because I cannot be bothered photographing it all again. As it is, I get to put my patterns on there as well, and the good thing is if the patterns are already on there, somebody's already put them on, you just put in the pattern name or company, and then you can put the pattern name, and boom, all the information comes in there, and you go stick it in my stash. And that is fantastic. Kind of sucks when you get to one and it's not on there. You're like going, oh. So yeah, it's quite funny. That's the dramas of my life. See, I told you I just prattle on. Okay, so that's what I've been doing this week. Now I have a wedding dress to take in, and I took a good, I want to say 15 to 20 centimeters off the back, that my lovely bride measured herself with a 1 meter tape measure, and then I believe she gave herself some ease and then sent it off to the company to make her dress, which we as sewists know that we give the body measurements, the ease measurements is already added into the pattern. So I've already taken the zip in off that, and I'll let her know it's good to pick up tomorrow, Monday or next week sometime. Thursday's out next week. And yeah, so then I've got one wedding dress I have to hem, which is a lot of hemmage. Fantastic. This lady got her wedding dress off Trade Me, which is like a trading thing online, and it just fits her beautifully by her height, but she is petite. So I've got 2 other stuff to make, and kind of really not looking forward to that, only because I know that I gave up making for people, and these are 2 make from scratch for people. So one of them I know quite well, and I've made more than one thing for her, but yes. Right, so I said that I was going to make a journal, a sewing journal for the year. I made one last year, and I didn't really make it. I half made my own, but I used another one. I then collated it into a booklet, and I drew pretty flowers on it. I actually gave one away. I sent that over to Australia because I had a little competition. So that went to Aussie, and she loved it. I hope it's full of stuff. And this year, a lot of them are given away. Now, I will say the ones that are giving away. Seamworks has got a wardrobe planner that is free. Okay, my goal is, because I'm just going to go through some of the things that this lists. Okay, design your wardrobe, which is really cool, I guess. Now, Seamworks is a pattern company, okay, and it does have stuff, but it also teaches you how to do it, how to use this planner. There's instructions, my goals, my collection is called. So it's basically getting your wardrobe sorted for you, specials, okay. Context. Okay, this collection is designed for 3 contexts. I think basically that covers where you're going to wear it, how you're going to wear it, what you want to wear. Like, okay, I want to have dresses for going out, you know, that sort of thing. My mood, so it makes a mood board. My mood, that would just be like red, fire, cranky, yeah, just kidding. My palette, okay, what you want to make it out of. I mean, this is all really good, and it's free, so jump onto their website. And outfit, okay, do a sketch of it. Nice content for this outfit, so beach, bar, pub, cocktail bar. The garment in this outfit, so it's a full outfit, okay, so coat, top, however. So basically, the project plan, your sketch for it, your swatch of the fabrics, customized ideas, and that's just a blank piece of paper that shouldn't have been stapled to that, so let me rip that off. Okay, so that's from Seamworks. Okay, so that's your wardrobe planner, which I won't do. The other one is a sewing journal by Stylark, okay, which is very Stylarky. Okay, I love that. Contents, okay, so you can go on your pages that you make. Then it goes your sewing project, the date, the pattern company notes, pattern details, alterations made, which could just be notes. And it goes through sketch, it goes through your fabric swatches, sketches, and which are good size boxes for sketches if you are into doing that, and trims and notions. Then it goes to the next one. Now, what else does this have in it? So there's quite a few. I printed these off because apparently, I printed this off and it kept failing on me. So I printed accidentally a lot of them. I'm having problems with my printer and it's doing my head in, and I'm 5/5 short of just buying another printer. This will be probably the 3rd printer in 3 years. No, it's not that bad. Okay, I'm joking. The first printer was awesome, but it cost a fortune for the ink. Okay, so I've made my own. So this is what I do at nights when I make my folders, because I like to keep my hands moving while I'm watching absolute rubbish on TV. I'm an absolute rubbish watcher, mind you. I will tell you this. Before Victoria went up to Auckland with her father, we got to watch Mamma Mia. Now, I did fall asleep through the second one because I can only do so much ABBA. But, and Samuel was a bit peeved. He wanted to watch Goodfellas, and he said, seriously, Mum, ABBA? And I'm like going, she was there first. You barely make it down to the lounge. So I said, look, mate, I promise you, you're down here a week without your sister. We will watch Goodfellas. So I watched Goodfellas. and I was meant to be vlogging that night or editing, which I couldn't do until later, and that's why the vlog came out the following morning. Maisie, just to let you know, that's why. It was because I wasn't able to pick up the computer and do my editing while I was watching Goodfellas. And if you want to watch a good true story based on a true story, Goodfellas is good. I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. And I even told Samuel I enjoyed it. He goes, what did you enjoy better, Mum? Goodfellas or Mamma Mia? Well, I've seen Mamma Mia a few times, so I actually really enjoyed Goodfellas. So here's me drawing my makes for 2025. I feel that could be done better. I think I might have to just regroup that. I think. So anyway, so that's my cover page. So it's my drawn lilies. They're hydrangeas. The other flowers, oh, that's a daisy. I have no idea what I'm drawing. I can't draw that well. So, yeah, I was just twiddling. Sorry about that. Right, so here's the front cover of my journal. My Sewing Journal 2025. And, oh God. Now I did take some stuff from the Style Arc one. Okay, I took one thing from the Style Arc. I love the page, love the pages and how I can do that. That's what I really did love. Right, and then the next one is your height, bust, all that, etc., etc. Good time to do it. Now, there's like one of these in there, so that can be printed separately later on if you want to like take your measurements, which you should do. You should do a quick up every time you do make something, but of course if you make something in a week, I doubt very much the movement should be grand and big, okay? So, and I drew those little lines there. That wasn't my funnest moment. That was super hard. But anyway, so that's all your measurements. You can add more, of course, to yourself. How many of you out there know how tall you are? I know how tall I am. I've always known how tall I am. It surprises me when I get clients in here and I say, so how tall are you? And they go, oh, I don't know. How do you not know? Anyway, so you got a monthly planner, okay, things you want to do for the month, and patterns that you wish to buy. Wish, jellyfish. Okay, so that's just like a cover sheet for a month. And then because you can put a calendar up, but it's just got little boxes, where I think this is just a little bit better. Okay, I'll get to what this item is, or I'll get to this make in a minute or two. Now, there is my information. I put notes. My notes are what I do to change a pattern. I don't need to do alterations made. I put my notes down there. Okay, my thread, especially for my fabric to match. I got threads and interfacing. I had all that in stock. So basically the fabric was $12. Okay, so what I did learn from this is that I need more than 1.5 meters for 114 centimeter wide fabric. It was directional, and I have on the inside of it my double yoke. My inside yoke is a totally different color. I just went, yeah, well, that'll do, and chucked it in there. You can't see it, so don't care. So I did that. So this is my project. There was no project. It wasn't related to a project. Okay, I will put today's date there, start date and finish date. I started yesterday, got called away, finished it this morning. I had to put the sleeves in this morning. Okay, so I'll put the dates there. And what I've done is I've named that page. I have numbered that page. Okay, so if we go back to my page numbers, okay, I've made my start at page 5. Now I'll probably end up putting a little ticket up here to know that it starts at number 5, because that's who I am. And here's my, see, I told you I can't draw. That's my Donny shirt. Yeah, I'm not that great at drawing. Okay, so I do have down there material and notions I need. Okay, so you can tick it so you know what you've got. So that's my basic project planner, or my pattern, you know, what I'm doing for the day. Or, sorry, day, you know what I'm saying, what I am making. Now, there is a second one. Now, this was said to me by one of my lovely viewers, did a suggestion on, but what if But what if I make a lot of small things that take like an hour, but the same thing over and over again, and I make like a wardrobe staple, you know, like a Donny. Just saying. So you're not going to put all your Donnies in there. However, say I make half a dozen to a dozen Donnies for the year. That might have been an overdose in Donnies. It's like the Donny and Marie Osmond show, to be honest. So multi-makes. So I've got a multi-make page, your wardrobe staples. Okay, it's a project, the company name, suggested size, pattern name, selected size. Now, a lot of us will look at our size and we will go, right, that ease is obscene. It's like 5 things in one outfit, and that does not need to be that easy on me. See what I did there? Okay, so you can select the size that you should for your body, and then you can select the size that you want to make going off the finished garment size. So there's a great big box for your fabric samples of all the stuff you've made. So if I made 6 Donnies, okay, I'd put the fabric there. I'll have 6 swatches of fabric. You know, if I make 10 of them, I'll have to turn the page, okay? And then any notes that I make down at, oh my gosh, rayon sucked making, oh my gosh, I made it out of denim, make it 2 sizes bigger next time, etc., etc. So you've got your notes still on that, but that's for multi things, whether it's just things that you don't think you need to write every single time. We know what a Donny is. You've got your first original Donny in here. You can actually say refer to page 5, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's that one. And then I've got some added monthly planners. You know what took me a long time was doing the page number 1. So I've got some added monthly planners on the back. Okay, and do I have something back here? Right, a pattern list. Now that could be maybe near the front, I guess. Don't think I was thinking when I put that one up. Anyway, so at the back of my book, easy for me to find, I've got the pattern name and the pattern company. Okay, so the Donny. Now that is, maybe I want to do it for all the patterns I buy this year. I need a couple of pages. But you know what I mean? Or it could be your pattern stash, because your pattern stash is not as obscene as my big falls in this particular cutting table I have. Just quickly sidetrack, cutting table full of 27 boxes in here, all full of patterns, and Mr. Christopher said, I reckon we should have this table and use it for something you need to get at all the time rather than something you barely touch. Thank you, MD Patterns, for coming into my life. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. So that is my little booklet, and I made it, and it's got a little black on the back. It's got my pretties on the front, and that's what I have done. Now, I do have that, and it is available. I have sent some out already because of the communication I have with these people. I do have actually a couple more to send out. Now, if you would like a copy of this, I no longer have my shop, but I do have a Ko-Fi account, and if you would like to donate something, I don't know what, or you know, well, obviously I don't know, but donate a small fee, I can actually email this to you if you would like it. It won't come made up. It'll come as a flattened PDF, okay, and currently everything that's in here is exactly the amount of times it will print out at home, but you can also pick your pages and pick, say if you want to do 12 pictures of the measuring up lady, then you can print that off separately, okay, and add that to your book. I will be opening this. I can fit quite a few more pages in here, and yeah, so if you're interested, please just jump onto Ko-Fi, drop in there the project, what did I call it? Oh my gosh, it's called sewing journal. So my sewing journal, please, and just put your email address in it. I do believe your email address is associated with it. So, and then I can send those out to you if you would like. You don't have to. It's not a big deal. Right, the other thing I'm definitely going to do, and I'm going to make up one and stick it into this, and it's going to be you know how you get a recipe book, and at the beginning of the book you've got like what this means, or conversions like from pounds to kilos. I'm a kilo kind of girl. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to put in the Style Arc sizing chart, because it's the same sizing chart for everything in Style Arc. And I've had this printed out for ages, as you can see. I've circled a few things on it. Okay, and I will print out another one. I will actually remove, I'll probably have it up to there, and then I'll flip it and cut and paste what I need to, because it's just easier. I've had it clipped on something and now I've moved it, obviously. Right, so that is what I've been up to this week. The other thing I have been up to is the actual garment on Queenie behind me. So now that's for anyone that does know me. Queenie is my mannequin. Doesn't know me? Queenie is my mannequin. She is also my best friend. Not the mannequin Queenie. Queenie, my best friend. She lives in Hamilton. Okay, so I'll often speak of her. Now, here is my Donny in my, I'll also put this pictures in front of me. I've also put it on already as a short. I didn't hem the sleeves. I wanted the sleeves to be rough and ready. Okay, I love the actual flower powerness of the whole thing. Just imagine it with a pair of, now this is what I was thinking of while I was thinking of it. You think of things like that, eh? So I've got this pair of jeans that I've dyed orange that I'm making into my famous. So could you imagine that with a pair of red orange jeans? Then that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, so I must do those. Should put that on my make nines. I just love it. It's like a really 1970s, which was the boho-y kind of era, uncut or unhemmed sleeves, collars. I've got a picture of Marilyn wearing a colour, about that colour, and it's slit right down to there, but she can wear that, and it was for a photo shoot. I won't go out wearing it. Now I'm wearing a Donny at the minute, and like I said, I'm wearing my Embrace Me cardigan. Now Donny is the Friday pattern company, if you do not know. Be very strange if you did not know it. It was a very, very, very popular pattern last year, and I have got one. I have made 3 Donnies. This is my 3rd one. The first one I made to the pattern, which was far too short for me, in my own opinion. I am just fighting, oh, there we go. Far too short for me. I liked it a little bit longer. It is, I had plain pink, and on the back I had a piece of fabric that was really awesome, but just, it was as big as what the back piece is. So I since made this one I'm wearing, which is a longer one. I'll bring you down to my level. I did little splits at the sides there, and just flower power. Just look at the flowers. I'm all about flowers. So I normally tuck this into my jeans. These jeans are some jeans that I have altered and ripped up, etc. Little bit too loose at the minute, and I just love collars. I think collars are very smart. I think if every one of Mr. Christopher's tops had a collar, I'd be a happy girl. And yeah, so it's got the yoke at the back. It's a double yoke, okay, with a little bit of gathering down here, and I took it in for sway back adjustment, as I've got on my pattern. And I also have lengthened it by 10.5 centimeters, which is all in page 5. So, yep, I had to fight to cut it out on 1.5 meters of fabric. Oh, sorry, it was 112, not 114 wide. It's just a little bit too narrow. I cut out the inside yoke, as I said. Everything else got cut out, which is fantastic. I did think that my collar wasn't going to work, but I made it work. I lengthened it by it's actually written on my pattern too, lengthened it by 10.5 centimeters and did a sway back and a full bust adjustment and a forward. The tip of my shoulder pulls in. Okay, so I'm constantly normally pulling everything down. So I've given more girth to the back and it sits and I don't have to remove and move my neck line. Right, well that's quite the full Friday, isn't it? This will just be a short one. So yeah, so that's what I've done. I'm really, really happy with this. I can't wait to wear it. I think the faded look makes it quite exciting as well. I have a lot more fabric to make a lot more Donnies. I love the actual style of the Donny, especially when it's longer. I was gifted 2 London pieces of Liberty by from Julie over in England. And I thought, oh, I'll make a Donny. I'm thinking no, I really want to sit on those 2 pieces and I want to make something less cut in the front. I think I want to keep the panels so full in one piece. Okay, so that's my Friday. What's your Friday up to? Tell me what you are making. And yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think of my little artwork. So I've printed off a pattern from Adam Sews. I'm not going to say what it is because what I'm going to do is going to actually be gifted to somebody. And when I decide what fabric I'm going to use, that they will like. And I'll probably make one for myself as well because I can. But anyway, I've made a book for him too. So far there's only one pattern in it, but I will be getting, some of his new patterns that are coming out, especially one because Mr. Christopher's going to make it. Yes, he is. We're going to have a sew along with Mr. Christopher. Okay, so that is me for the day, I do believe. It is just coming up to 2 o'clock here. I think I'm going to get on some old rags and I'm going to go outside and do some tidying because the man who was tidying has gone to work. He got called out to a job, which he's been called out to now day 3, which he was hoping he could actually settle in and do some tidying. Yes, we've got some paint here that we got kind of lumbered with, and now we're going to try and think of how to get it. There's a couple of places around Wellington that will take it, but of course it's all a case of getting everything together and getting it away. So that is going to definitely be his job, although yeah. So I'm going to leave you. I want you guys to please stay well, and I want you to stay hydrated. I'm hydrating at least 3 litres a day. And who else has tried the apple cider vinegar and soda water? I know a couple of you have. It's good stuff. Keep on sewing, hydrate, and have no regrets. And save face this summer. Save face every summer. Thanks, guys. Take care, and I'll see you later.
Subscribe, like, and share, just to let me know that you care.